If you've ever wanted to isolate text, a logo, or any shape in GIMP without manually tracing around it, then alpha to selection is one of the most useful tools you can learn. In this video, I'll show you what alpha to selection is, how it works, and exactly how to use it step by step. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides like this one. So let's jump right in. Alpha to selection is a feature in GIMP that creates a selection based on the non-transparent parts of a layer. In simple terms, GIMP looks at the layer's transparency data, called the alpha channel, and turns the visible parts into a selection. That means solid areas become selected, fully transparent areas are ignored, and semi-transparent edges are partially selected. This is especially helpful for anti-alias text, soft brushstrokes, icons, logos, and any design with transparency. The reason this tool is so powerful is because it saves you a huge amount of time. Instead of using the free select tool or carefully erasing backgrounds by hand, you can instantly select the exact shape of your layer. That makes it much easier to recolor objects, add outlines, apply effects, or edit only the visible part of an image without affecting the transparent background. Now let's go through the easiest way to use it. The fastest method is through the Layers panel. First, make sure your layer is visible and active. If you don't see the Layers panel, you can open it by going to the window layout or using the dockable panels in GIMP. Once you have the layer selected, right-click directly on that layer in the Layers dialog. From the menu that appears, click Alpha to Selection. As soon as you click it, you'll see the marching ant selection outline appear around the visible content of that layer. That outline shows you exactly what GIMP has selected. If it's text, you'll see the selection follow the letters. If it's a logo or shape, the selection will wrap tightly around the object. This is one of the cleanest ways to create a precise selection in just a couple of clicks. If you prefer using the top menu, there's another way to do it. Click on the layer you want to work with so it becomes active, then go up to the top menu bar and choose Layer. Hover over Transparency and then click Alpha to Selection. This does the same thing as the right-click method, but it can feel more comfortable if you like working from menus instead of context options. Now here's where alpha to selection becomes even more flexible. If you already have a selection on your canvas, GIMP gives you a few extra options inside the same layer and transparency menu. Add alpha to selection will keep your current selection and combine it with the opaque areas of the layer. Subtract alpha from selection will remove the layer's shape from the existing selection. Intersect alpha with selection will keep only the area where both selections overlap. These advanced options are really useful when you want more control. For example, you might already have a rough selection and want to refine it with a logo layer, or you may want to combine text with another object for a more complex edit. These options let you build smarter selections instead of starting over every time. A great example is recoloring text or graphics. Let's say you have a text layer and you want to change its color without spilling over the edges. You can use alpha to selection to isolate the letters, then apply a new fill, gradient, or effect only inside that selection. That gives you crisp, professional-looking results without messy edges. Another powerful use is adding outlines or shadows. Since alpha to selection follows the exact visible shape of your layer, you can create a new selection, expand it slightly, and then fill it behind the original object to create a border effect. This works especially well for social media graphics, thumbnails, badges, and stickers. If your goal is just to paint or fill the current layer without changing its shape, there's also an alternative called Lock Alpha Channel. You'll find it in the Layers panel as the small checkerboard icon. When you enable Lock Alpha, you can paint only on the existing opaque pixels of the layer. That means you can recolor without affecting transparency. And in some cases, it can be a cleaner option than creating a full selection. So when should you use alpha to selection and when should you use Lock Alpha? Use alpha to selection when you need an actual selection that you can move, expand, modify, outline, or combine with other selections. Use Lock Alpha when you simply want to edit the visible pixels on that layer while keeping the transparency intact. Both tools are useful, but they solve slightly different problems. If you're new to GIMP, this is definitely one of those features worth practicing a few times because once it clicks, it becomes part of your normal workflow. It's one of the fastest ways to work with transparent layers and makes editing graphics feel much more professional. So to recap, alpha to selection reads the transparency of a layer and turns the visible parts into a selection. You can access it by right-clicking the layer in the Layers panel or through Layer, Transparency, Alpha to Selection in the top menu. You can also use the Add, Subtract, and Intersect versions for more advanced selection control. And if you only want to paint inside the visible area of a layer, Lock Alpha may be the better choice. If this video helped you understand alpha to selection in GIMP, please give it a like, subscribe for more tutorials, and let me know in the comments what GIMP tool you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.